Job chapter 30. وَأَتَّى شَاقُوا عَلَيْ ثَئِيرِيمْ مِمَّنِّي لِيَامِيمْ. And now they have laughed upon me, little ones more than me, for days. Atrama hasati havotam lashit im kalveth ohani, of whom I refused their fathers to set with the dogs of my flock. Gama koh yedehem lam mahali, also the strength of their hands, for what was it to me? Alemu havadakalah, upon them full strength had perished. Behser ubekafan galamud, haorqim thia, shoha shoha, by means of lack and by means of hunger, gaunt, the ones gnawing in the dryness. Yesternight, ruin and desolation. Haqqotafim maluh aleshih, the ones plucking saltwort upon a bush. Wishorasharatamim lahamam, and root of broom trees their bread. Minagel yagorashu yariru alemu kaganab, from the midst they are driven out. They roar a rumbling roar upon them like the thief. Ba'aruth nahalim lishakon, to dwell in the frightful place of valleys. Hore afar wakefim, holes of dust and rocks. Ben shihim yenahaku, between bushes they bray. Tahat harul yusupahu, under a nettle they are gathered together. Bene naval gama bene belishem, sons of a fool, also sons of one without a name. Nikko minaharish, they are stricken from the earth. Wa'ata naginatam hayiti, wahi lahem lamillah, and now I am become their song, and I am for them for a word. Ti'avuni rahakumani, they have abhorred me. They are become far from me. Umipanai lo hashaka rok, and they withheld not spit from my faces. Ki pitah wayaraneni, because my cord he hath loosed, and he hath afflicted me. Uresen mipanai shilehu, and the bridle from my faces they have cast away. Al yamin pirchach yaqumu, upon the right hand a brood they arise. Ragalai shilehu, my feet they send off. Waya solu alai orhot hedam, and they cast up upon me the ways of their calamity. Natasunati, they tear down my path. Lahawati yo'elu lo ozer lamo, to my calamity they prosper, with not a helper for them. كفرت الرهب يهتايو تحت الشوها هتقلقالو. Like a broad breach they have entered. Under ruin they have rolled themselves. Hohapaka alai balahot. Terrors are a thing turned upon me. Tiradopakaruh nadivati. My honor they chase like the wind. Ukaab avara Yeshuati. And my salvation passeth on like a cloud. Wa'ata alai tishtapech nafshi, yohazuni yemeroni. And now my soul is pouring itself out upon me. The days of affliction are seizing me. Laila athamai nikar alai. By night my bones bore out from upon me. Wa'oraqai lo yishkabun. And my gnawing pains rest not. Barabkoh yitahapeshalavushi. By an abundance of power my garment disfigures itself or disguises itself. Kapi kutanati yahazareni. Like the mouth of my tunic it bindeth me about. Horani lachomer wahet mashel ke'apar waeper. He hath cast me to the clay, and I am become like unto dust and ash. Ashawa elokawalo tarneni. I cry out to thee, and thou dost not answer me. Ah, Madati, what did the born be? I stood, and thou considered about me diligently. Teha pekalakazarali. Thou art being changed to be cruel to me. Be'othamayadaka tishatameni. In strength of thy hand thou persecutest me. Tishaheni el ruh tarkibeni. Thou liftest me up to a wind, thou causest me to ride. Utamorgeni tushia. And thou dissolvest me by wisdom. Kiadati maut tithibeni. For I have known thou shalt return me to death. Wabet mo'ed l'kol high. And the house appointed for all the living. Akaloh ba'i yishlahayad. But for not a ruin one sendeth out a hand. Imabapido lahem shu'. If in his disaster for them is a cry for help. Imaloh bakiti liqashe yom. Agamu nafashi lahebayon. If I wept not for the one hard of day, my soul was not grieved for the needy one. Kitob qiwiti wayavora. For I hoped for good, and evil came. Wayahlalor wayavohopel. And I hoped for light, and thick darkness of gloom came. Me'ai rutahu damu. My bowels are boiled, and they rest not. Idamuni yemeroni. Days of affliction have encountered me. Oder hilakati below hamma. Morning I go about in a place where there is no heat. Qamati baqahal ashawe. I stand in the assembly. I am crying for help. Ahahayiti lithanim ware libanot ya'ana. A brother I have become for jackals, and a companion for daughters of ostrich. Orisha harme alai. My skin is being black from off me. Wa'atami harra minni horeb. And my bone is burned from heat. Wayahilehebelekinori, and my harp is become for mourning. Wa'ogabi lekolabokim, and my pipe for a voice of one's weeping.